Grace Church. The greatest way I've been part of building the church this year is through being involved with university outreach. So I've been part of a team that goes up onto university campuses and in university hostels, hangs out with students, blessing them with free coffee, free waffles, and inviting them to church. And it's so exciting to see somebody that you've talked to on campus invited to church, then walking through the doors of church, finding Jesus, some of them for the first time, and to then be able to be a part of their journey, but then also being knitted into the house of God, finding friends, finding a family, and finding a place where they belong is so cool.
My name's Hector and I'm a second year intern. My highlight this year was this year in the City Elevator. I've been working with Sam and the team, and the first time we ran out of chairs was my highlight. You know, we had our double in the day night, and we were really pushing for 300 kids, and then 400 kids showed up, and we just had no room to put them. And then it happened the next week, and the next week, and the next week, and we still don't have enough chairs. I think this year I've been involved in the production team quite a lot, and for me, I think the greatest way is when it comes around to the time of the altar call on Sunday morning, knowing that what I've been doing, setting up the venue, being in there since 3, 4 a.m, pulling the long hours, has made a difference for someone's salvation. I think you can't go past that.
My name is Michelle Lamb. This year I've been able to actually physically build the church, which has been amazing, pulling early mornings, late nights, 5 a.m. setups, and walking in to whatever venue it may be on a Sunday, whether it's been used for school prize givings or sporting tournaments or music concerts during the week. We get to go in and transform that venue into the house of God, and the creative team, we get to adorn it. We get to adorn the bride of Christ and turn it into a home, and seeing people come in to whatever that venue is and experience family and home has been the biggest thing. It's been the best.
My name is Josh Frame and I'm a second year intern. So I think the highlight for me this year is definitely the weekly salvations that we have at Arise. It's quite a miracle in motion really that we have a church that sees so many people coming to know God on a weekly basis. So yeah, that's awesome. I would say that this year has definitely been stretching, growing and humbling, but all together packaged in like a big box of fun.
My name is Zoe and I'm a second year intern at Arise. A favourite highlight for me was the final night of Arise conference. I'd worked the whole time on guest care, helping our external pastors, and a senior pastor came up to me, she was crying and she gave me a huge hug and just thanked me and said that in 20 years of ministry she's never felt so blessed and honoured, and for me to be able to do that to a pastor that's day in, day out of ministry for 20 years was really amazing. I think the greatest way for me is to be involved with all the pastors from around New Zealand who are working together to try and get New Zealand saved, and for me to be able to bless them and empower them and kind of create this network of churches, you know, the local churches, the hope of the world, and I really feel like I'm part of that. This year for me has been about increasing my faith in God so that He can increase my capacity and empower me to do more.